It's a Heidel minicast. And now, Scott Clark.
On today's Heidelcast, we continue our celebration of the 100th anniversary of J. Gresham Machen's Christianity and Liberalism, published by Macmillan in New York in 1923. If the Heidelcast helps you, won't you help us keep it going? You can make the coffer clink by clicking on the PayPal link on the Heidel blog or by mailing a check to Heidelberg Reformation Association, 1637 East Valley Parkway, number 391, Escondido, California, 92027. We're skipping ahead a bit in chapter 1. We're on page 4, where Machen is commenting on the anti-historical bias of the modern age. In such an age, it is obvious that every inheritance from the past must be subject to searching criticism, and as a matter of fact, some convictions of the human race have crumbled to pieces in the test. Indeed, dependence of any institution upon the past is now sometimes even regarded as furnishing presumption, not in favor of it, but against it. So many convictions have had to be abandoned that men have sometimes come to believe that all convictions must go. If such an attitude be justifiable, then no institution is faced by a stronger hostile presumption than the institution of the Christian religion, for no institution has based itself more squarely upon the authority of a bygone age. We are now inquiring whether such policy is wise or historically justifiable. In any case, the fact itself is plain that Christianity during many centuries has consistently appealed for the truth of its claims, not merely and not even primarily to current experience, but to certain ancient books, the most recent of which was written some 1900 years ago. It is no wonder that appeal is being criticized today, for the writers of the books in question were no doubt men of their own age, whose outlook upon the material world, judged by modern standards, must have been of the crudest and most elementary kind. Inevitably, the question arises whether the opinions of such men can ever be normative for men of the present day. In other words, whether first century religion can ever stand in the company with 20th century science. Don't forget to go to Apple Podcasts and give us a 5-star rating. And if you leave a comment, we may read it on an episode.
Thanks for listening. Tune in tomorrow for more from the Heidelcast, brought to you by HeidelbergReformationAssociation.org. Don't forget, when the coin in the coffer clinks, the cost of bandwidth shrinks. Copyright Heidelberg Reformation Association. All rights reserved. This is a Heidel Media production.